Well, those that hate the former President Donald Trump keep finding new and interesting ways to blame the former president for Hamas's unprovoked attack on Israel. Trump was heavily criticized back in 2017 for sharing highly classified information with Russian government officials. The information contained some details about an ISIS terrorist plot against Russia and was obtained via a highly sensitive intelligence sharing agreement with Israel. Many believed that did not only harm the U.S. relationship with Israel, but the information could end up in the hands of Iran, a close ally of Russia. Now, with no evidence, none, Trump's critics claim that that information found its way into Hamas circles and helped the group figure out how to get around Israel's Iron Dome. They drove in with pickup trucks. The rockets didn't get in. They came in with electrified hang gliders. Some, like Mike Pence, have found other ways to blame Trump, claiming that his foreign policy stance signals retreat from America's role as the leader of the free world. Really? Donald Trump retreated? Never mind the fact that when President Trump was in charge, we were at peace and we got the Abraham Accords, and now we have two devastating wars on the world stage, Ukraine and Gaza. Seems like we should be blaming the people actually in charge today because they've been there for 3 years, like the punks in the Biden administration that gave Iran $6 billion and freed up all the sanctions on Iran selling oil so they could enrich themselves to do what? To pay for terrorism. To do what? To kill women and children and cut off the heads of infants. It's infuriating. There's an organization that still backs Obamacare, speaking of that, gun control and extreme transgender policies that endanger our children. They claim to be bipartisan, but last year, 95% of their donations went to Democrats. AARP doesn't represent the values of American seniors at all. Fortunately, there's a conservative alternative, AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens, proudly champions of Americans' right to free speech, religious liberty, and the Second Amendment. AMAC defends the parents' rights to protect their kids and is fighting to restore America's election integrity. With more than 2 million members and growing nationwide, AMAC is pro-faith, pro-family, pro-freedom. And I'm proud to be an AMAC member. I encourage you to join today. So let's send AARP a strong message that they don't represent conservative seniors. Join AMAC today at amac.us/voice. That's amac.us/voice. amac.us/voice. We'll be right back after the break. A special guest that's worked closely with the Jewish people, Dr. Susan Michael, talking about the crisis happening now in Gaza.